this is a little loud to me. I'm gonna look over here. See live dashboard on the chat if that works. Oh, I see you. Still no audio? Audio, check, check. So I got this LifeX thing. Low audio. Check. Check, check. Low audio. I'm looking. In the meantime, I'm gonna adjust the light. So I got this little smart light. It's not very smart. Not very smart. So we'll go here. Very bright. Alright. So we'll go very bright. Don't have a... It's not a great camera. It's built into the machine. I'll get better lighting. But yeah, so I got this LifeX thing. Maybe, boom. There we go. Okay. LifeX. Maybe. So it has a little dial for the worms. You might see it. My hand, the worms, the cools. So we're gonna go cools. And we're gonna go very, very bright. Okay, all good. Lighting. Uh-oh. Oh, somebody got naughty. I don't know. I don't have mods. Russell, you want to be a mod? I'll make you a mod. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh my. Oh my. Okay. Yeah, I know. I know. Sorry. I'm a beginner. I'm gonna take the phone, I'm gonna put it on my wireless charging station. I'm gonna put it. See, I do have some cool stuff. Like this guy. Whoa. I know it's not fancy. Oh, it's a little dirty. But I can do some stuff. Okay. So, let's potentially expose confidential information. Oh my goodness. Set up for chat roulette. Yes. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, you know. All right. I'm not in charge of what you look at. There. Ish. There. There, calm down. Good lord. Honestly. Okay. Alright, so, let's talk about something near and dear to my heart is Docker. So, we'll talk about Docker. I think... Yeah. We should... Nope. Push a button. Code. Code. Word of code. Uh-oh. Dang. That's a hot mess. Well, I'm gonna have to figure out how to make this work. How do I even know how this works? Hang on. Oh, that heckin' delay. I don't even know what's playing. Oh. Oh, well, that is not appropriate on my stream. Yes, it is. So, code. Code. Alright, we'll fix this up. Let's go OBS. we'll say, we'll say, hang on, be patient. Be patient, we'll figure this out. Stream Deck. Here we go. What is code? Code is scene opening? What the heck? Sure. I don't even remember the last time I set this up. That's sad. I was gonna expose all them ports. Heck. Twitch. Okay, no, I got that. That's fine. Why in the hell? Center display 2. I think this is the problem. Okay, so we got that. Let's go with this. Oh. Okay. Heck! Yes! C# Fritz, heck. Heck! Alright. Let me tone down a little bit of the Spotify. I clip. Maybe that sounds okay. That's all my OBS. C# Fritz is the boss here. That's right. Heck. Okay. So you'll notice. I'm gonna have to get used to this. Up here, I have Visual Studio Code, VS Code on the Mac. That's okay. It's available everywhere. So we're trying to do an interesting thing. We've been given a Git repo. Imagine, from not even GitHub, Bitbucket, Bitbucket. That's okay. Atlassian, you can. It's okay, but it's private and it's also on-prem. So not even Bitbucket, Atlassian Cloud, on-prem. So, like, how in the hell do I make a container out of this thing? Yes, font size, bump. Hang on. Allegedly. Hang on. Yes, I can. Hang on. Dang! I will... Crap. How do I do that? Control... There we go. Okay. How it look? Good? Good? Cool? I'm gonna assume this looks good. Oh my, that's weird. Looking at my video preview and stream delay. I'm gonna presume this is good. And if anyone is curious about why my stuff looks crazy, fancy, cursive, we'll talk later. But it's a custom font. But yeah, no. C# Fritz says you got to remember, folks are watching on a screen smaller. It's true. Some of this stuff looks very, very tiny. I'm gonna try to highlight some of the most important parts. So, for example, if you were doing the normal HTTPS auth method to a Git repository as opposed to SSH, you're going to have to provide a user and a Git key. That's pumped into this thing that I'm building. I'm going to veer. So I will do a test right quick to make sure everyone sees I have a secret screen. And so 3, 2, 1. So you're going to see, in case I mess something up, and then I'm going to go back to the code, just in case. Secret screens are better. So the idea is that you're going to start from a base image. What do you need from the base image? Well, I need Node. I have to have it. I have to have Node. When you do the working directory, you actually specify not just what you want, but it actually will create it for you, which is really cool. So you'll notice this pattern where it says you don't have a USR user, we'll make it, and you don't have an app, we'll make it. So that gets executed. Arg, arg, arg. This is expected to be passed into your build command as build arg. I'll kind of show you that. So then what we want to do is we want to do a shallow clone. So you run a git clone. You say depth is 1. Just checking here. Nice logo. Yeah. I know. I kind of ripped that off. Whatever. Might have been inspired by Gooseman, who we all know and love. So we're gonna do a depth of 1 because we don't need to know all the history, right? And so right there, we do the depth is 1, and we're going to pass in these little right here. So you can see that get user corresponds to get user. This is kind of how you pass in the arguments into your build time. This is different than runtime. Runtime with Docker containers are usually passed in as envs or environment variables. These are build time. I'm making a container, period. I'm just building a thing. Then you've got, your normal whatever stuff. I don't think I'm gonna get sued by this, but I'm not that popular. Anyway, and the important part is you want to check out a particular branch, -b, right? -b says, okay, this repo, it's a big monolith. There's a lot of stuff going on. We've got like feature branch, patch, et cetera, et cetera. You want to find and talk to your people. Talk to people and say, what is the safest thing for me to branch off of? Much hype. This is Robert Tables. Oh my goodness. Yes. Yes, it is. Be careful. I will drop myself. And all of us. I will be Thanos with the drop tables. So, yes. So like I was saying, if you're going to check out a Git repository as a shallow clone, you can use this little -b develop to say like the branch that you want. It could be -b like /feature experimental /feature /bug fix, whatever you want. But the end result is it's going to check that out at that branch and not include any of the history with it. So it's going to be very, very small. Very small. The goal, again, Docker containers, they take input and they produce output. The output should be a binary, executable, single function, not a big ass app. Although a lot of times it is a big ass app. So that's okay. We're going to deal with that. Now, moving on. Now we've cloned the repo. We've cloned it into our working directory right here. Here, this is where we're at. We are in user app. I'm gonna actually have to move this over here. I know, so I can see you people. Yes. Taking notes. This is better, so I can see the chat. I know. C# Fritz should maybe do a tutorial on how to do the streaming thing, but no rush. It's holidays. So now we've got this going. We've got this in this folder. The folder is going to be in app, and we cloned it, and it's going to be named that. So now that we have this big chunk of stuff, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to build and install some npm fun. And I know C#, Jeffrets, dependencies and whatnot. I know, I get it, but what we do is now we say from that node as. Notice, there's an as here, eDesign client, and there's an as base. Anytime I ever want to copy anything from this, I just reference it as that. Now we're creating a new layer and we're going to name it eDesign client. So now we're going to create a new working directory in this container. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate that. We're going to make a new layer and we're going to make a new directory called Angular. But we're going to copy from the base. Where was the base? The base was boom, right? And that's all it did right there. Shallow cloned. But inside there, there's actually two directories that we care about. There's one of them that's an old Angular client. There we go. An old Angular client that at first we want to start kind of carving out and working with. So we're going to carve it out this way. We're going to say from base, we're going to dive into that whole thing. And we're going to copy it from that base into our new Docker image, our new Docker container layer, in fact, and we're going to call it this. And then we're going to change our directory into here. Work directory is interesting. If the directory doesn't exist, it will make it for you. It's almost like a Linux command where you make directory /p, where you could actually say make directory /p and then enter anything you want as deep as you want, and it'll make it all the way up the chain. This kind of does the same thing. So then we run npm install quiet. Now, why do we do that? Well, you could tell we're taking a chunk of a client and it has to have the dependencies installed. And we do quiet because, as the container implementer, I don't care. If your stuff fails, like, that's not my problem. I'll try to help you, but at the end of the day, building this container, your stuff better work. And by the way, most of the time when you find it doesn't work, it can be because, hang on. Oh, you're going to like this. You're going to like this. It's because you may have a thing that will error out on your installs because of dependencies. Security audit. If you would like a shortcut for auditing dependencies, you can find it easily usable right here. I have published a Docker container which you can run against any node-based environment. Oh. Yeah, Jeff, there aren't a lot of yes questions answered when you're doing an npm install. So I've run into it when you're creating a new one. And yeah, you would do npm init, for example, -y would be the easy way to get started and just say accept all the defaults. But yeah, there's not. I don't know of a thing that would ask me yes or no, aside from throwing up a bunch of errors, and it probably would be like, oh, it's Node. You're probably fine with those errors, as we've seen. But if you run into these things, which you will, with old dependencies, you can use this. I'll make it bigger. Embiggen. If you have Docker, you can run that right there from any project directory, and it will spit out your security audit issues. So now that we're doing that, so we got our dependencies installed, and the node modules. And here, mm, you, there, there's a to-do here. There are no tests or no passing tests. Um, that's why there's a to-do. And VS Code has a plugin that says highlight to-do. No one will ever get to it. I won't because I'm the implementer. But it it would be a thing where you would do that. Now, okay, moving on. Old Angular. Remember, old. Yes, sir. Old Angular. So we're still gonna need to do some stuff, right? So we're gonna copy again 8.14.0. We're gonna give it a new name, client assets. Remember, eDesign client. This is where we install the dependencies. Now we're gonna say work directory. We're gonna say from that client, copy it in. You know, same story as before. Now we're gonna run. Now here's the thing. I don't want grunt or gulp or any of this other crap installed on my machine ever, or even in my container. But that's how it was. That's back in the day. They would say the way to build things is grunt test, grunt build, or build colon prod, or you know what I mean. All right, we're done with all that nonsense. Now we have modern node, and we can just run npx. Npx is a command that's shipped with Node version, I think 6 plus, and it allows you to execute any of the binaries that are installed in your package JSON. So grunt was right. Um, I don't actually have the package here, but I can tell you there's a lot of grunt going on. So instead of running grunt, I run npx grunt, and that means in my container, I don't have to install grunt itself as a global dependency or any of that nonsense. And so build for prod. Okay, build for prod allegedly does some stuff like minify, lint, whatever you need for back in the day. Keep in mind, I'm at the point where I'm trying to containerize a very old application. All right. Then we'll skip. This is the coolest part. All right, what is Scratch? Well, Scratch is a Docker image that actually you can't even Docker pull Scratch. Scratch is literally it's like null. It's like Docker null. So most of the time you're pulling from a base image and then building on top of it. But sometimes when you're done, you want to end up with like just a little bundle. Seuss. No upcat. Are you putting something in a container, Bobby? Yes, absolutely I am. I'm putting all the things in a container. I'm doing multi-layer containers. It's going to be amazing. So, and I actually it already worked today. So, I just get to demo. Yes, exactly. Gekitsu, my man, from scratch. I don't know what that means from Duo with Oracle. Uh, I'll keep an eye on this. This view, it's very difficult for me with the delay. I hope you all are seeing everything, including that. Yes, we shall be drinking today. So back to the hot mess of the Scratch. Scratch as dist. Now, really, to be honest, right here, let's go back to code. Let's go look at code. Are you putting... Yes, exactly. Of course, of course. Man, the delay is so bad I can't even tell if I'm showing the code or not, but I'll move on. So, Scratch as dist. So this right here is kind of like a name. Um, when you say X as Y, you're presumed to be using Y later. We're not necessarily using Y later, but we're gonna leave it here just in case. It's just a good idea. But from scratch is basically a an empty container. Imagine it's a folder. It has no operating system. It's not even like a skinny one, like um, like Alpine Linux. It's there's nothing there. You can create a /usr. We will copy from the assets, which the assets file at the end of the day was building just the just the static assets. They're just it's just making a folder, right? And it's going to make it in this work directory user app. So from uh, this, the copy from the assets, we're going to grab those. We're going to put them in USR, and that's it. Oh, hey, Lennon BR, man. Oh my goodness, left a soy boy. What is okay? I don't know if I have a bot that's making. There we go. Okay. I don't have mods. I'm not that popular. I, oh, okay. Sorry. I don't have mods or anything. I don't even know what you people are hearing. So to scroll up here, I don't know if you can see my stuff. Um, we built this container. So let's see. Right here. Using this right here. We built a container. Yep. Okay. We build a container. Well, you build an image first. So you build an image and it runs through all this stuff. It says, I'll take from node and I'll make a directory and you will pass in this stuff when you build it. And then you're going to clone this. And then I'm going to do a different thing from this thing. I'm going to build this. Now notice every time I'm doing this, I'm saying from node 8.14.0 and I'm giving it a name. Whoops. Okay. Right? So it's think about the end result of what you're trying to do. My end result is I just want statically built files. Along the way, I need things, right? Like I need npm to run things. I need it to npm install. I need things to copy stuff. I need things to run tests. I need test reports, those kind of things. So you gradually get through these layers where you're saying, okay, this works, this works, this works. Then eventually you build your assets where they are, okay, we're happy, build. It's just like with Gatsby, right? Gatsby has a build command. React has a build command. Next.js has a build command. Everything that you would do that would spit out like the the what are the static files, right? What's the gist, the meat, right? And they can within them contain um, includes and libraries for how do I Ajax like Axios pull in stuff, but at the end of the day, the this container of your app is just files, right? Eventually, you want to put that somewhere. That's what this is for. So the end goal for this is that we're going to create this bundle of stuff that is copyable. And I think, yeah, I think, hang on. I think, where was it? Oh, well, we might have to just do it again. Let's build it. Yeah, live. Okay, that did it. No, yeah, I mean, you can screen cap all the crap that I have on my desktop, but but the point was we built this entire image, and we were able to take that. We built a container from so Docker create. This is credit to if he's in here, Russell, my brother. We created a container that has no runtime, essentially, but it does create a container that has persistent file storage, and we were able to then copy that end result file storage onto our local host using that copy command, which is amazing. So I'm just checking the chat here. Leftist soy boy, you are my favorite. Well, good luck with that alarm. Yikes. LANBR. So with Docker layers, it is a focus to do one thing per layer rather than have a huge and bloated build container. Yeah, it's so back in the day, before the multi-stage build, we actually had a thing that was called the builder pattern, right? And so you would what you would do is you would end up so first off, naming things is hard, right? And so you'd end up with like, here's my base image of like, this is my Java thing. And then you would have, here's my stuff I add into it, and I build another thing, and another thing, and another thing. And you would end up with 4 or 5 different actual Docker images. So the goal is that you create an image, and that's the thing that gets promoted through your environments, right? So if this is, and it is, in my case, static files, right? You create this thing, and then you just promote that thing and let your build system say, copy into this S3 bucket and run your tests. Oh, great. Everything passes. Now copy it into your QA, copy it into your prod. But it's literally the same thing, the same build artifacts. If somebody wants to reproduce a problem on their dev machine, pull that thing down. They don't even have to pull it from the S3 bucket. It's in the image. They just pull the image down. It was built. They could even build it on their local machine because it's just a Docker image. And all the instructions are in the Docker file. Does that answer your question? If not, post in here. I'll probably see it. Probably a lot faster than I'll see my own video. This is bizarre. How do people do this when they see their video being delayed like that? That's bizarre. Okay, so trying to think here. What other thing? Oh yeah. So yeah, let's make a party here. How do I even know? Well, I could say temporarily. Whoops. No, you don't want to do that. So temporarily, we could expose some ports. You could grab the state of the, yeah, exactly. I'm watching it. Well, no, I'm not. Yeah, Fritz, you're right. Dang. Oh, okay, you're right. That's way better feedback. Yeah, but I can't see chat then. Like, okay, I think I got. Uh, Jeff. Jeff is such a pro. Okay, so, all right. Code. Back to code. So let's play with how did this work? right? So if at the end of here, I'll just comment, we should have some files. They should be in a directory. I mean, obviously, right? So let's expose this. Even though we did scratch, let's, yeah, here, we'll just do this. We'll say from that as, hang on. I want to believe. I before E. That doesn't look right. I want to believe. Whatever. What we're going to do is we're going to say from this. No. From there. Hang on. We're going to do from. And we're going to copy in these static files. Hit the gear at the bottom. Yeah, you're right. I need to get better with this. I have way too many monitors to be this dumb. So from node, we're going to we're gonna say yeah, good enough. We'll just say we're in app now. So whole new container layer, and we will copy from. So we'll just copy and paste this, but we're gonna copy from dist, right? See, right up there. And we're gonna grab their user into here. I think this is gonna work. User app dist client. And then what I want to do is I want to expose this temporarily. Yeah. Oh, right here. I already did this, apparently. I'm going to do this because we're already pulling from node. So we have node. We have, oh, Ellie face. Oh my goodness. Bricks. Holy crap. All right, Jeff, Ellie, Lana BR, left is Soy Boy. This was supposed to be just a test stream. What are you people doing? What are you doing? I'm not even set up yet. Okay, so I'm going to run npm ig, so globally get a local web server, and then I think if we do, because we did temp ports, run that server, I think it'll work. No, it probably won't work, but I did it before. Oh goodness, there's no test. 12 viewers on a test stream. Well, oh yeah, I guess there are people. I'm trying to half and half this so I don't look like an idiot. Okay, so, all right, so hang on. We have some files. They're in a directory. From here, I want to believe from scratch. From, whoop, see, that was already going to be dumb. Dist, from dist. Okay, so that's from this into, I'll just call it test. And then I'll say work, just to see if we're in the right place, and then I will install globally local web server, And then the command for a local web server is ws, which I don't know what's going on here, but I believe, let's see, just to make sure so you all can see, npm, well, which ws? Yeah, right there. So it's a happy boy. See, it will serve anywhere. I do want the ports to be 3000. Oh my. Oh, hey, so Ellie, okay. Where's yeah, maybe that. Hmm. I have to OBS. Am I showing? Yeah. Ellie, Ellie, Ellie. Sneaky peeky. Yeah, I know that sign. I'm just saying. Have a tattoo. Oh my goodness, Spotify. Get yeah, exactly. I'm gonna hang on, hang on. Oh my goodness, no. That is just not even right. Bad Nightbot. Bad, 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 bad. My goodness. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know what to do music-wise. I don't want to get muted. Holy shit. Well, whatever. We'll see. If you can hear the Spotify, you let me know. Because I don't actually know. I don't know. Okay, code. Back to code. Back to code. All right, so we're going to do this. And then let me think here. So I'm already exposing the port. This is fine. This is fine. Lana BR, my man. Yes. No, I'm getting used to it. I'm getting used to it. So we're gonna expose 3000, and we're gonna say that we'll go down here and go bloop, comment this out, and for right now, you know, you know, I think we'll just leave it as this. I think if we did that, okay, let's go back. What do we got to do? Okay. We're not even in. Yeah, no. I gotta go back to a whole different terminal here. Are we in the right spot? Yeah. I. Yeah. Build it. Build it. Build it. Run it. I know. Build it. Run it. Running. Okay. So they're. Oh yeah. So 24 out of 24. That makes sense. It's running it. Here we go. I don't know. This is like that SpongeBob. Works on my machine. Exactly. Okay. What was I gonna do next? So I was gonna run it. I was gonna shell into it and see if I can expose. Now that apparently in user tests I should. Oh, okay. So yeah, maybe. Where am I? Look at that. Look at that. Run it dash it interactive terminal dash rm means when I exit out it will kill the container, but it's based on that Docker image that we just built with all this stuff at the end, but only that stuff. I'm going to say that when I shell into it, I want that command. That's called bashing into a container. If it's Alpine base, it's shelling in because it's sh not bash. But here we are. Look, oh, this is great. Look, so here we are. Okie dokie. So, which WS? Look at that! No, no, no! Hang on. So, here we go. We're gonna make it lit. We're gonna do WS, dash P 3000. I think that? No. Uh, boom. Let's see. What do we get? What do? We need to go 3000. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, no. I know what I did. Oh, heck. Hang on. Oh, I know what I did. I didn't expose the ports. Here we go. Right here. Dash P. There. WS dash P 3000. Okay. Bets. 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 Come on, man. That's pretty cool, right? Come on, be honest. Be honest. Be honest. Be honest. That's pretty cool, right? Oh, heck. That's freaking awesome. That is redirected from my container. I have a server in a container serving pre-built files from a container on the port that I told it to, mapped to the port that I told it to, and I built the whole damn thing. And it's nothing but static files. What a time to be alive. I will tell you that. All right, man. Well, you know what? Jeff, if you want me to talk containers at any point on your stream, you let me know. I would be excited. This multi-stage build thing is the way of the future. It's so exciting. Now, so let's see. Okay. Hang on. I gotta make sure I'm showing you what I think. Okay. Let's go back. Okay, that's fine. Let's exit. Okay, that's all well and good. But let's go back and think about this. Seriously, here's the magic. Imagine that I wasn't dealing with such a decrepit thing. Imagine I had a thing that actually had tests, like unit tests, right? Now, I'm building a container. Oh, Lana BR, let me tell you, I have some stuff up on the Docker of the hubs. If you want to run an npm audit, if you want to execute Terraform, I have some stuff out there. I'll put in the chat. So I'm there a few other places. If you want the shortcut, you can pull down my card. So that said, all right, later, Jeff Fritz. You message me. We'll collaborate on some container stuff. I appreciate you coming by. So, for anybody hanging around, the idea is that you kind of like take your big fat base, right? You take your big thing with all the stuff that you need. You clone a repo. You go into it. You run your big install. Then later, you say, I'm going to run my unit tests, right? And so you're going to copy from these things. You're going to run these unit tests. Only if they pass. Again, right here, if a step doesn't pass, the whole container build will fail. It'll fail. It'll error out. So think about that. You have unit tests that say, my thing is healthy. Only if they pass will the rest of the container build. So then your unit test pass, you build it, you copy it down to static files, down to the bare minimum. Yeah, Lanaby are correct. I put it in a container. I mean, it's very simplistic, but if like I had to. So then at the end of it, you basically have just your built static files. But then from your built static files, you could do whatever you want with it. You could like I showed you where you copy it from the thing to a thing. Well, your deploy process could say, I'm going to Docker pull this image and I'm going to copy with just AWS S3 copy over to a bucket. Boom. That's your deploy process. Or whatever you want to do. So it's kind of cool, right? It's kind of cool. I can't believe like I have anyone even looking right now. Like my whole fam is like, are you serious? I had the majestic Jeff Fritz stop by, Ellie Face stop by. Heck, okay, what? Put in the chat. What do you want to see? Want to see me break some stuff, or what do you want to see? I'm open. I had to put. I have to put it in a container. Yeah, yeah, I know. What is like bad bot? Very bad bot. I don't know what's going on, man. All right, so um, let's see, 6:45. I've been up working since 5 a.m. after Christmas. Still here doing makeup and watching on mobile. Ellie face, get out of here. All right, are you gonna stream later, Ellie? I'm just getting back into the streaming thing, so if I'm doing stuff really dumb, which I probably am, I'm sorry. Um, I do know at least, boom, I got a secret screen. So, very useful. Also, in case anyone is watching and they're not aware, Ellieface, follow, subscribe, Kevin Spicy, Chef Brent. Y'all are missing out, man. I think I understood how the point and basic process of. Yeah, it's so all right. Let me know it so this okay. Uh, to be fair, this was in the middle of my workday. That like these are things that I do for work. I can understand how some of the stuff may be over some people's heads when you don't quite get it. So if you would like a basic Docker rundown, let me know. I actually at my work, I'm a official Docker partner now, and I would be more than happy to do a couple of like low key evening streams doing the basics of Docker instead of like jumping face first into a project like this. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Twitch's music policy. In fact, holy shit. Hang on. I better check. Because, heck. Mm, yeah, right? Like, I gotta switch. I gotta be like, oh my god, my whole stream is gonna be muted if I don't, you know, play the game. Ellie, you can come in here and whine anytime you want. You're not whining. I respect you. You know so much about this stuff that I'm learning from, so all good. Gekitsu, what would you think about me doing like a special Little maybe hour a day, hour every other day, like intro slash deep intro into Docker. Let me know your thoughts. It's pretty cool stuff. Landon BR, sir, um, you seem very interested in the same thing. So if I get some kind of a beginner state, but understand the intro stuff after digging into using GitHub Actions. Interesting, Lana BR. Yes. Um, yeah, GitHub Actions are powered by Docker containers, in a way. Yeah, yeah. Gekitsu says yes. Ellieface does not know the first thing about Docker. Hey, Docker. Ah, hardly know her. Ah, there it is. That I knew it. I knew it was coming. Oh my goodness. This is the first time I've actually like had interactivity in my chat. It was funny. Like the first few days, I was like, "Is that my kid? I should be careful what I say." Uh, yeah. Hey, so my only concern is that um I would do things that are a bit kind of like too basic for people to be interested in. Um, like I, it's real tough to balance that, right? So what I'm doing right now, I wouldn't say is advanced, but it's pretty advanced when it comes to just the basic Docker type stuff. So I wouldn't want to start with like visuals of like here's an image of a freaking 53-foot long shipping container and a boat, and here's how this relates to your code. That's no, that's kind of dumb. You could find that anywhere. I would rather just say, let's start something. Let's like live code. Let's build something. What do you think? I would love to build a container for next year around the holiday time, that says an easy way to stuff all your feelings into a container so no one can see them. Not me, I'm just saying. Like, seems like other people could use that too. All right. That lag tells me, holy crap. That was sad. Okay, I get it. Who are we? Who are we going to bounce to? Hmm. What do you think? Or I mean, you could just I could show you some I don't know. Whatever you want. What do you want to see? I don't know. Hmm. Let's say somebody somebody said something about my keyboard, right? Who was that? Specifically this, right? I will say that C Sharp Fritz and I both have the exact same keyboard. So, so this is the Vortex Racer 3. I specifically replaced a few keys. If you are new into mechanical keyboards, this is the one to get. You still get your arrow keys, everything's fine. This one has clear switches. I think Jeff's has the same. I have another one at work, at the office, that has blues. They're a little more clicky. Um, my tip on them is you should probably just like take some time to like pick one thing. So if I was like, ah, there you go. Okay, so just take one thing you do. Uh, Timesheet or notes, and use that as your thing. All right, Lennon Beer, I will see you. Ellieface, I actually have a numpad. I will. Here we go. Here we go. Just for you. Oh, my goodness. Just because. My goodness. Oh, yeah. Yeah, what up? And it's loud. And it's real hard to see, but like mm, it has rainbow lights underneath that just go. And this thing is heavy AF. Like, yeah. So, when we gotta, you know, do the taxes and whatnot, yeah, yeah. So, yeah. I, um, most of the time, most of the time I don't. Actually, it just looks like this. I just do. Yeah, it's actually nope got me into this, and I'm getting really frustrated with other things not working with them, but you'll be surprised. Actually, let me show you. Let me show you. So, do code so you can see this. Yeah, get that on the screen. Are we on the screen? Yeah. So, yeah, remind me later. I know. Everybody's gonna hack me. So, but if I went to, let's see, wonder, wonder if I got some Octobox fun. Hi, Shushanatar. I am absolutely, what some would call one of the Noop Cat crowd. 10-minute follower before chat coming from. Hmm, that's a good question. I don't exactly know what you mean. Are you talking about on my stream or on Sousa's stream? There's been some kind of nasty stuff. I'm a mod on her stream, by the way. So, yeah, get Kitsu. Straight up. Okay, so I made a fork from Node Botanist, which I another streamer that I very much respect and I think you should check out. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, it's well, I mean, so I moderate Noobcat's stream, Sue Sentence stream, according to what the community standards are, right? So I'm a mod on there, but like the difference is that like this is mine, like this one right here. Like when I'm out in the alleged public, I kind of follow everybody's stuff. No, this is like I'm doing this right now, so I could say people have to be followers or whatever. I'm just trying to keep the negativity down. See, Ukitsu, you know, Face, Landon BR, even Sue Sitton was in here. They know how to get in. Don't worry. Don't worry. Be nice and be positive. You'll get in. Yeah. See. Hey, it's all good. It's not supposed to be making people exclusive. It's supposed to make sure that we're inclusive, but making people feel comfortable. It's very easy for people to sneak in and cause havoc. So, um, I do want to point out real quick on the Vim key binding type thing. So, real quick, so back on the show and tell. So you can see. So I got my little HJKL right. Did you know? Did you know there is actually the same up down look? Oh, maybe I don't know if I have the right scene for it, but I'm using my keys HJKL to move up and down the code files. So if I want to see build.js, I just hit enter. How cool is that? Oh, am I hooked? No, 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 I'm not hooked. Yeah, no, it's extremely tiring. It's so I think the big thing, if I were to do this on like a regular basis, I'd probably get used to it, but I'm incredibly unprepared. You can see like I have a horrible old leather jacket behind me. No great background, no great lighting, no great camera. Um, no, I'm not hooked on streaming. Like I did it probably, I don't know what shit, 3 months ago, and it was okay. I don't know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I totally get that. How did how did I end up here? Are you asking me or are you asking someone else? How did I end up here? Um, I don't know. I had like an extra webcam. No. Uh, do you want to make a bet? No. Didn't lose a bet. No, I'm not. I'm not into streaming like you think I would be. I did it a few times a couple months ago, and then didn't do it at all, and didn't care. I don't care. I support the streaming community. It doesn't require my face or my input. I just thought, well, allegedly, I still have it in me to do it and the courage, and so I did it tonight. And I kind of wanted to show people what I discovered today through the help of a few other people I work with about how these multi-stage builds could be done, and especially the Docker from scratch, and how that could be made useful in a build system. And it kind of led to this. So, yeah, yeah, well, yeah, exactly. I mean, I just thought people could learn from it, and I didn't. Heck, I had some built-in stuff in my Stream Deck right here that I guess launched a few things like Twitter, and everybody was like, "Hey, oh my goodness!" And so that's cool. I have to fix that because there's some crappy crap. I I gotta fix I gotta fix it. How did I end up here? Yeah, no, it's like, how did you end up here? It's like, I I'm here all the time. Most of the time when I'm typing, it's right here. So no, actually, not pro equipment, man. Man, I'm not saying man because I don't want to. I don't know. I don't know you. I don't, um Sushanatar. It's not pro equipment. It's so there's the built-in camera on my MacBook Pro, and yeah, it's I'm not gonna complain about that. It's a MacBook Pro. It's what I do for a living. I have to have at least that. The secondary camera is actually a Logitech. It's like a USB powered one that I got from a training thing. It was free. The stream button thing is pro. Oh, yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. Stream Deck. Yeah, it's pretty good. Not this. I mean, it's nothing compared to what the other people are using, but I will say this was the cheapest option. Yeah. There are more expensive, like even better ones, but this I thought it would be good. And the cool thing is that it can be used for a lot more than streaming. So yeah, you're right. You're right. That the Stream Deck, it's a bit of a stretch. Yeah. Someone who can quit them. Huh. That's. I saw a picture of a gem that was called Them, and it was like the secret to getting healthy is to join a gym that you can't quit. It was called Them. It's like, oh my god. Okay, yo. I'm gonna wrap up here. Any last minute questions? Most of my folks know where to find me. Also, Ellie, wait. Oh, wrong arm. Here we go. Ellie. Dang. There we go. There. 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 I'm talking about. All right, y'all. Last minute. I actually don't know if this is gonna work because I haven't ended a stream in a long time because I haven't started one. We're gonna see what happens. Ah.